Hey, it's Shanna. I am going to make 3 bookmarks. One for me, one for, well, 2 for 2 of my friends. We have this like love of reading, me and basically my best friend, and then this other friend that her daughter is in my son's class at school, but also she works at the gym I go to. And so we've gotten to know each other a little bit through talking about books. And she was so sweet. She gave my other friend and I bookmarks. And then Erin gave the 2 of us bookmarks. And so I feel like it's my turn. I have to make bookmarks for my friends, and I thought, let me go ahead and continue with my little theme. Oh, hello, plugged in phone that I grabbed the cord while I was doing that. Okay, did I like flip you? What is happening? Okay, no, I'm good. I'm going to continue with this theme. So I'm going to do another painting like this, but I am going to tape it off. Now, see, this is washi tape. It doesn't stick very well. I'm hoping that this can work. I like this tape because it's super skinny, and I am trying to cut these after I paint this. So I was looking for my ruler. Oh, here it is. I want to measure. So I want this. Oh, that is darn close. Because there's 3. This paper is 9 inches long, so I want them to be 3 inches. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. Oh, you know what? I have to do a double layer in the center because when I cut it, then that way the border is the same thickness all the way around. Okay, yeah, that's what I have to do. So then I'll cut it right in between, and then the border will be the same size all the way around. I'm glad I realized that before I did this whole thing, because it really wouldn't have looked right without the border being uniform. I mean, I'm not like an extreme perfectionist, but if I'm going to make something for someone, I want it to be close. And the cool thing I'm thinking about this is I'm not making actually like 3 individual painting or bookmarks or paintings. Yeah, paintings. But I'm going to paint it as if it's all one painting. Okay. And then I'm going to cut it. So it's like our shared love of books. We're going to have like a bookmark friendship necklace type thing. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me get all my stuff out of the way. I'm going to use my lovely Art Nouveau set, which I'm currently like obsessing about. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. I have to unplug this because I'm going to keep doing that, and then my phone is going to fall right in my paint water. Sorry about the messiness of this board. I know it looks terrible, but it's basically what I had at the moment. It's what I had within reach. So I'm going right over that paint. Oh my gosh. I mean, oh my gosh. I don't even know how to talk and paint at the same time. It's really hard. I'm just saying, it's really hard. I'm going right over the tape. That's what I'm doing. Yes. I'm not really sure what these are gonna look like when they're done because of the way I'm doing this, and truthfully, I don't like this sort of panoramic orientation or size or dimension of the paper. It's not my favorite thing because I think it's a lot harder to work with a like composition on. I do better with squares, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, this is actually kind of strange doing this like this. I don't know if this is gonna work out. This is bee paper, which I found, well, it is 100% cotton, and I think these paints are kind of staining. So when you do your first brush stroke and then you try to like, let me just do that. Let me show you what I'm trying to say. Let me see if I can show you. So I'm gonna do my first like line of the circle. So there's a line there, right? And then when I go back to fill it in, sometimes like that line is hard to get rid of because they're staining. So, and I have found that on cotton paper, that effect, depending on the paint, can be hard to deal with. Like you might be able to tell that there's a line right there. Like I could maybe smooth it out, but all right. All right. I'll tell you, I'm gonna have to go grab my Prussian blue from my other watercolors because I just need that darker value. And I can't achieve that so much with the Art Nouveau paints. If they had like a Payne's gray in there or a really dark Prussian blue, I would be super pumped about that. I'm trying to do a small circle, but this brush is just too big. So I'm struggling with this. It's a little wonky. I'm gonna switch brushes. But the darker value has got to come into this. This brush is also just too big for this, but oh my gosh, I'm really messing it up, huh? Yep, messed it up. I'll just keep this one. Because I really don't want these circles to overlap so much as like, I guess that could be okay. I want them to touch but not overlap, but this is like overlapping. But we're just gonna go with it and see if maybe it'll end up being actually okay. Okay, small circle, you are not. I need a smaller brush. All right, let's go down to a size 6. I think that was my 8. Yeah. That's better, but somehow it's still proving difficult to make a smaller circle. I don't know why, but... Great. That was painful, right? And truthfully, I have no idea if these are going to turn out well, but I had to try. I wanted to try. If you go pretty thick with these paints, they're pretty opaque, which is a feature of them. Okay, I think I need a little pink in, maybe I'll do this vermilion. I'm not sure what's gonna happen when that vermilion touches this Prussian blue. I'm just lifting some of it out. I want it to be a little more transparent, I guess. You know, I think I'm gonna have to put this vermilion in the other one too. I'm liking these two more because there's still quite a bit of white space in them, but at the same time, I feel like I should fill this in somewhat. I'm kind of okay with this overlapping, except for the fact that these two circles were still a little wet, so that blue kind of bled a little bit outside of like the line. So maybe once it's dry, I will go over it again and just smooth it out because I don't really like that uneven look right there. So far, my favorite is the center one. I think it has a cool... Actually, I like these two a lot. This one, there's something off about it. Maybe it's because like these three circles are right on top of each other. And this tape is really, truly terrible, but it'll do the trick, I think. I just hope that the paint didn't go under the tape right where I went over it, like with the darker color. So yeah, I'm gonna have to let this dry and then do my next... Sorry, I didn't realize how crooked this was. Well, I guess it wasn't that bad. Okay, I'll be back. I used my, what's it called? Wow. Does my brain even work? Blow dryer to speed up the process on this one a little bit. I'm looking for a smaller brush. This will work. Size 2. This is hilarious. Like, I never use a brush this small, but I want to go back over the dark blue circles, at least for sure this one. And I took, obviously, you can probably tell, I took the painting off of that board. I'm also going to try to save that first bookmark in terms of the composition of it. I'm not happy with the composition of it. Okay, so there's parts of this that are still wet, so I'm trying to not touch them. This is why I don't like painting details, because like I hate fussing with things like this with little brushes, but for the sake of my bookmarks for my friends, I am doing the thing. I am doing the thing. And this one is also like kind of wonky, so I'm gonna try. I want to see if, well, no. I was gonna try to save that like beautiful bleed from the green into the blue, but it's just the shape of the circle is not, I have to go over it. Oh my gosh, this is how bad I am with like detail. This is why I don't paint. This is why I like painting very loosely. It's just, I get tight when I do this, when I'm like fussing about little details. I don't like it. But for the sake of making these nice, I think also it's like, I just painted too small, maybe. Like, this is a very small piece of paper and I'm trying to make 3 bookmarks out of it, so it's, anyway. I think you get the point. Okay. That's better. Truly, that is better. Okay, so now I want to try to save my composition on this one, and I think I'll keep these 2 for my friends, and then I'll just take this one. So I'm gonna do something. Let's get rid of this brush because it's just making me crazy because it's too small. And let's go back to the 8. I'm gonna grab this blue here. Oh, you can't see. This blue here. And I'm just gonna do like a overlapping circle. It's funny because when I do my circle paintings, I don't usually overlap them like this. For some reason, I don't, but I think it could actually be a cool thing to try. I have done it in the past, truly, and I never really liked how it turned out, but maybe I could do it better. Now, see what I just did? I just did another circle right in the same, like, plane. Oh, man. Okay, well, oops. This is why I can't work on a little tiny piece of paper. This is why it doesn't work. But I'm happy that these two are going in a direction that I am happy with. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I'm like, you need to do more to that one, that first one. So I have to do something to break up this line, I feel like. I'm probably just gonna make it worse. Oh, there's just no saving it. Oh my gosh. Yeah. I'm just gonna stop. I don't really care. It doesn't matter. I only need 2 good ones out of 3, so. This has to dry again. I'll be back. It is dry, and it's funny, when I look at the whole composition of like this whole page, I like it. Although I think I would have gone a little bigger on the screen to make that more of like a focal point. But anyway, point being that the thing is, this first one is just bothering me. But there's still a chance. There's still a chance that I can pull it off. And I have some ideas about how to do it. Yeah, so let's see. What next? I'm trying not to think like too hard about, you know, what exactly I'm doing next. I'm just doing what feels right in terms of color, in terms of lines. It's sort of an intuitive journey at this point. I am not overthinking what I'm doing, or at least I'm trying not to, and I don't think I am. I'm not overthinking my overthinking, but I am looking for a color, like, this might work. It's a little light, but I want to bring these together. Like I want there to be a connection between the bookmarks, if that makes sense, since it's going to be a kind of like connection between me and my friends. I am so silly. Okay. No. Let's go with a Prussian blue, or blue, I guess this is indigo blue. I don't know. I can never find a blue dark enough for my what I really want. Like, this is pretty close. This is good. This is indigo blue. Prismacolor. I have an idea how to break up this straight line of circles that's driving me crazy, so we'll try that. Shall I zoom you in a little so you can see it better? I just love these colors. Oh my gosh. I really want to take off this tape and see if it went under the tape, if the paint went under the tape, but I don't think I'm there yet. Okay, like I said, bookmark number 1, Mr. like semi-failure, is going to be mine, so I'm gonna feel free to like experiment on this one a little. Ooh, I know what else to do. Okay. I'm gonna do like a half circle here. Ooh, that kind of helped. I like it. I kind of wish I had done this circle down and had some of it cut off, but I didn't, so, you know, that's okay. Let's do this one like this. Oh my gosh, this pen. It's like getting stuck on the paper and yeah. Not a perfect science there. Oh, I like that. I like that. I'm gonna do it here. Okay, this one is not making me so crazy anymore. I'm really okay with how that is looking. All right. Actually, the one friend who I'm giving one of these to, I don't even think she knows that I like to paint, so I can't wait to see what she says when I give this to her. She's gonna be like, what is going on? She's so sweet. I just love her. And my son and her daughter were in kindergarten together, and now they're in 2nd grade together, so it's really sweet. Okay. Yes. All right. One of the things I have to do is do my little crazy writing, and so that's what I'm gonna do next. All right, I'll tell you what I'm writing this time. I'm gonna say, this is for you, my friend. I hope this connects us in our love of reading. Of course, can't fit that now, but I'm gonna put it on this one. Reading. And I don't know what else to say. So there. See, I told you, my writing, it does have meaning, but sometimes it is complete nonsense. Let's add some more. Oh, I'm dying to take this tape off. Oh my gosh, you cannot even imagine. I think if I need to do anything else, oh, no. I have to splatter first. Splatter. Gotta splatter before I take the tape off. 100%. I'm thinking I'm just gonna go with my good old favorite gold here. It's already nice and wet. Oh, sorry. There you go. Now you can see. Mainly I'm like trying to get the gold splatters on the darker values because then you can actually see them. And after I do this, maybe I'll show you how I seal my watercolors. Okay, that little line is actually fine because that's where I'm gonna cut the paper. So no big deal there. If it went like really under the tape, I would be definitely disappointed about that, but it didn't, so. I am in love with these. Oh, that one just ripped a little, but that's okay. So you have to be so careful with tape. I'm trying not to blow your ears out with the hairdryer. See how that's starting to rip off? See that white? So I'm just being a little more careful. And it's not ideal that that happened, but nothing is perfect, so. Okay, let me get my paper cutter. See all this crazy stuff on my table? Isn't it beautiful? All the colors. All right. I have to remember that I have that splatter and it is still wet. I want this to be I really want this to be perfect, so hopefully my okay. I'm scared. I can't really see. I think it's okay. Yikes. Oh, good. This next one should be a little bit easier because I have that line. Okay, I think we're good. All right, so that one you can see if you really look, like there's that line of color right there, but it's not that noticeable. How cute are these? And actually this one I really ended up kind of liking, even though I was getting fussy about the composition. I think I pulled it together just fine. Lock the paper cutter. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna take these outside and spray them down with a sealer. I will show you how I do that. Okay, so this is Fine Art Fixative by Krylon. Oh, and it does contain UV, which is good. Now, that's a shaky video, right? But I have to shake this, and that's just the way it is. So what I'm gonna do is spray this and then literally run inside because this stuff is nasty. I'm gonna hold my breath, spray it, and I'll let it sit out here and dry for a hot minute. Okay. There we go. Oh, look, I should be doing laundry, but I'm painting instead. I should probably be cleaning my house because look at that back door. But look at these flowers out here. Isn't that so pretty? Phoenix, gorgeous. Let's go back to the art table. Actually, I don't really need to take you back here because I'm gonna turn you off, but oh, do you want to see my art space? There it is. I had more of my paintings up on the wall, but this time of year the sun comes in this window in the afternoon and I can't keep watercolors on this wall because I'm afraid they're going to get destroyed by the sun. So I have to figure out, even when I close the blinds, the sun comes in that top part of the window. So you can't escape it. All right, I will show you the final product again when they're dry. I am back after these dried, after I sealed them. I only do one coat usually with that sealant that I showed you. I might do another one because these are bookmarks and they're going to be like touched a lot if they are used. So that might be a good idea. But in any event, I put a little laundry in, I vacuumed a little, I did the kitty litter and tidied up, took a little break, got busy, and now I'm coming back to show you these bookmarks. Oh, so I guess they're out of order. This was like the order. And I really think they turned out way cooler than I even imagined they would. I really love these. And I'm happy with the compositions, even though I struggle with these like long, what's the word? Dimensions? Like, yeah, I'm trying to think of the word to describe what I'm trying to say, and it's not coming to me, but like a sort of almost panoramic composition, but upright, is not my favorite thing, but I think I pulled it off. And actually this as sort of one painting I like also. So thank you for watching, and give this a try. Share some bookmarks with your friends, and Don't be afraid to use them. I have like a bookmark that I made, and it's from, I painted it, and like, you know, these are gonna get bent. They're probably gonna get like smudged and maybe dirty, but that's okay because they're meant to be used, and they're more meaningful that way. They don't have to stay perfect. You can use the things that you have and the things that you make. So, all right, that's enough rambling from me. I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.